Make it stop, would you? And yes.
Done now. Hi, everyone. Serious Business was just one giant episode leading into this one then.
Yep.
That last week's was just one giant cold opener because you never did the intro.
Get the intro. Pow! Get them right in the beginning.
There you go, guys. So last week's show was literally just a giant cold opening to right now.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
We're going to talk to you guys about religion, racism, and politics today.
And robots.
And sex. And what else is really touchy-feely that makes people want to leave?
Politics.
Politics, yeah.
Did we say politics already?
I did think we did.
All right, well, we're going to talk about it again.
And
we are in a state of emergency.
Oh, God. Yep. I couldn't sleep last night. I was so worried that the Mexicans were going to get me.
Hey, Futeki. You rock, too.
I made my bed 7 feet tall so they couldn't reach me. Oh, God. Crumbling Cape.
Hey, it's Crumbling Keep. I know those guys.
He's here to watch us be racist.
Yeah. I wonder if he's watching on his new computer.
Did you get your new monitor? We built a computer for Crumbling Keep, and that video is online.
Yep.
So you guys might have seen it. Hyped for Devil May Cry 5. I've never played Devil May Cry 1 to 3 or 4.
It looks really impressive. Like it looks very nice.
I think the combat in those games has always been a little bit too cool for me. Like all that super fast Devil May Cry, Bayonetta, and a lot of those style games with the combat where it's just like moving so fast and going so wild and you're just mashing buttons. I don't feel like I have as much control over it, but it's doing some really cool things.
That's
maybe
fair.
maybe a little bit of control, but
oh my God,
X-Blades, remember that game?
Yeah,
similar.
We are apparently interrupting a Star Trek: The Next Generation marathon right now.
Is there a pause button, or where is this marathon? Is it on? Where's the marathon being played?
Yeah, come on.
Can we could maybe watch that while we're doing the show?
Yeah. What season are they on? I think is really important here because if it's season 1, you're not missing anything. It's not canon until Riker gets a beard.
Yeah, you gotta have
the end.
You gotta have the beard.
Yeah.
So, I put this little picture online. Let me see if I can actually view the full image.
You cannot.
Yes. Put this little picture online.
Hi in the spaghetti.
You're still Blue Jacket.
Yes. The dreaded Blue Jacket.
Blue Jacket, I'll get you. Curse you, Blue Jacket. Anyway, I just want to show you guys a little bit of progress on something I'm working on in the Unreal Engine. So we were, doing Sword Swinger a while back, and I want to learn more about the Unreal Engine. Yeah, it's radical. You're cool.
Hey, it actually did the right noises now.
I don't know. I just logged into the platform and pushed yes on a few things, and then everything was okay.
Yeah.
Anyway, so I've been playing around the Unreal Engine. I want to know what you guys think of the atmosphere and the mood right here. Just
looks pretty spooky.
Teaching myself and learning some stuff. I still am not going to be doing artwork or animations. Someone's going to have to throw assets at me, or I'm going to have to get assets on the store because the artistic ability to create beautiful meshes and textures, not something I have.
Yeah.
Not something I think I should be wasting my time on because I'm better at creating the environment than designing the style of the art.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Is it season 3 when Measure of a Man comes out?
Was it season 3 or 4?
Maybe. I don't remember. That already happened by season 3. It's been a while since I TNG'd, guys. But now, Stuck kind of guys just got me thinking about, I don't even want to do this today. I just want to watch Next Generation now.
There's a movie called Measure of a Man that came out this year that made me ruin my search. I'm finding out right now, guys.
That was one of the gems of
the anniversary for Measure of a Man, I believe, was Valentine's Day.
Really?
20th anniversary or something like that. Let's see here. Production code 135.
No. Season 3.
Season 2, episode 9.
Oh, wow. Season 2. Okay, so you just watched it. But season 3, I believe, is when Spock finds out he's a Cylon, but then tries to get the plans to the Stargate to R2-D2. Right?
Yes.
Yeah.
All right, let's talk about
By
this.
taking Babylon 5.
I'm only going to talk about this for a minute because Kyle's getting enough freaking press with his Verge thing. I will say that we should have thought of this before. We needed to piss off some big media branch so that they could copyright strike us and we could go to yell in court and then just be like, hey, we're now the martyr.
Yep.
Everybody come love our video. What Kyle has done here is is completely legal and legit. He made a video critiquing the Verge's really shitty PC build video.
And it was a shitty PC build video.
Terrible.
I don't even know how to build PCs anywhere near as well as Logan does, and even I could be like, that's not how you do it.
Yeah, that's what is this guy doing?
Yeah.
So then the Verge gave him the copyright strike, and then the Verge fought him, and now he's got his video back up because the appeal was cool. But check this out. The Verge just released an article, and then their article, they're defending themselves. So I don't even want to be someone working at the Verge right now because the amount of hate they're going to get. There's nothing more powerful, no bomb big enough to stop a scorned internet audience. That is like That is like the most vile, because you don't even need all the information if you're a scorned internet viewer. You just need to know, like, hey, all my friends who like the things that I like hate this thing. I hate this thing, and it's like, it doesn't matter anymore. You don't need any more information.
Yeah.
We're all hating this together, and now we are the champions of hating this thing together. And in this case, the Verge deserves it. So, anyway, I want to know
this
something.
video from The Verge, how we built $2,000 gaming PC. And I watch video and give my 2 cents, right, Jay?
All right. Okay, I want to know in the comments, because I've looked at their comments. No one's really calls him out. I mean, a couple people call him out for being racist, but how is it okay for him to be racist in this video? How's that okay? And how can I get away with similar things and, like, rob the bank and make it out with my bandit mask? How can I get away with it? Yes, I got away with it.
How can you Hamburglar out of this?
How can I Hamburglar out of this? How does Kyle do it? Because it's funny. So if I put on, okay, this is going to get really bad. We're talking about racism right here.
Yeah.
He's half Asian. He's like, he's Mexican. No, he's 100% Mexican.
100%.
Told you we're going there.
Yeah.
You guys have to understand that a lot of the things that I'm about to do are satire and are humor as well. So when I'm talking about racism, a lot of times I'm making fun of the people on both sides of the argument who just like to moan and complain.
Context comment coming right up. I mean... kind of racist. It's racist.
So he gets away with it. He's getting away with it because right there he just said it's the same as like the black dude saying the bad word.
So then you're part Native American.
I'm part Native. I'm gonna come in here with a full
if you came in
headdress.
war paint, feather headdress and everything, and walked in and said how and did the, like, you know, the native chant thingy that they always used to do in the old Western movies. Would that be 100% okay for you?
I think I have the rights to do it.
Come in looking like a village person.
I will come in here with I will scalp everyone in this room.
Yeah.
We'll run around with my tomahawk. See? I think I'm completely allowed to do that because I'm only 1/8 Native American. Yeah. So is that how Kyle gets away with it? Mm-hmm. Really? So Gregorian, he throws around crowd all the time because he's German, right?
Yeah.
And you better not be Austrian and fooling with me. The Washington Redskins. Yeah. I think everyone's just chosen to ignore the Washington Redskins now.
I think that fight is like moved to like the backest back burners in terms of like shit we need to deal with that's racist right now.
Right.
Like
we've got people arguing about like football teams, but we've also got people killing people all over the world.
Yeah.
So football team back burner, you know.
Yeah.
Like, I don't think any fans are out there in the stands actually being like, kill the natives. Yes, take them out. No,
they're not.
Dumb.
No.
It's just dumb stuff from a past gone era. It's still around.
Indeed.
You know, it's funny. I've watched some YouTube videos recently with all the Native American controversy surrounding that Covington, Kentucky business with the kids from Covington, Kentucky, and Washington. Just curious. I wanted to see like what was going on with the Native population. Where are some of my old 1/8 of my blood people? A little bit more than 1/8, but I can legally prove 1/8. So anyway, I was like, where are they? What's going on with them? Are there how many Cherokee are still alive and stuff like that? And I watched these videos, and there's like a lot of these like old Cherokee dudes and stuff talking, and they're like, yeah, we're all about Indian rights and Indian this and like they're saying Indian.
Like they're taking it back. Like,
well, they're just saying. Yeah. They're not even taking it back. That's just what they say. They're just like they've grown up saying it, and they're older guys, and there's like. I really, watching like, they're being interviewed by like NPR or somebody, and I'm just waiting for that, like, that white liberal arts school girl to be like, excuse me, sir.
Native
American. He's like, I'm a fucking Native American. I'm an Indian. I can say whatever I want.
The hell I want.
So
Logan, one of my favorite people is here because I love saying their name in front of you because it makes you upset. For Funsies is here.
For funsies.
Funsies.
Why did you have that name?
I really hope it was before it was said on the show, but if it's not, then you're a great fan.
Are you part anything else that we can make fun of and get away with?
Italian.
So we can bada bing all over the office?
Yeah, hey, oh, this guy over here.
Hey, fucking...
Hey, oh.
You
can't make fun of me or I'll call the mafias on you, you know.
So I didn't know I didn't know what the exact rule was, and so Elizabeth Warren can now put on a Native American headdress. Yep.
Oh, there you go.
She's won...
Okay, that makes sense.
She's won 120...
Yeah.
She's like 1/1000th.
I play a half-orc in one of my D&D games, so it's okay to paint myself green and, wear tusks and stuff, right? It's the same thing. Yeah.
All right. That's the rule. If you are something, you can make fun of it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. We've established this here today. Mm-hmm. Tell all your friends.
Yep.
Couple hardware things to talk about, then we'll get down to some gaming stuff. Hope we didn't scare away any sensitive people.
Our count stayed about the same.
Really?
28 devoted people.
No, it went up.
29 devoted people.
You just missed the shit show. All right. I don't even really want to talk about this. Intel's going to be talking about their new Gen 11 integrated GPUs. I want to know when they're going to be talking about their desktop GPUs.
Yeah. And when we can play with one.
Yeah, I don't know I don't know anything about them. Then there was not someone over here in the office telling us about them at all. Never. So we don't know anything.
We don't know anybody that works at Intel.
And we don't have any of those things here in the office testing them. Now I'm just lying. This is pretty cool. So we have looked at some AI generators in the past with the Harry Potter book thing.
Mm-hmm. But this one's too dangerous.
Yeah, so Elon Musk and Reid Hoffman, Sam Altman, and several others have been working with a company called OpenAI, which a lot of you guys have heard of before, probably. And their AI has been analyzing speech and conversations, books, and even Reddit.
Oh, God, is it racist yet? No. That's what happened the last time they made one to act like a teenager. It started being anti-Semitic.
They let it read YouTube comments and everything else like that. They probably, you know what probably happened? Some idiot probably thought it would be funny to put it on 4chan for a day. And then it came back and it was ruined forever. It's like, I've seen Goatsy now. Listen to this, you cuck.
It like somehow came back smoking a cigarette and was just like, I don't fucking know, man. I just...
seen too much. Yeah. Anyway, this one... It's very interesting. They fed it the first few lines of 1984 from George Orwell, right? And the next thing that it did was it looked at the tone of that and it was like, okay, so this is sort of future dystopian. And then it wrote like a paragraph. And I'll just read this paragraph. I was in my car on my way to a new job in Seattle. I put gas in. Thank you very much for that subscription.
If only we had a black and white filter.
Well, oh, yeah, we need a black and white.
Oh, well, it's fine.
Oh, well, for this noir.
Yeah.
I was in my car on the way to my new job in Seattle. I put gas in, put the key in, and let it run. I just imagined what the day would be like 100 years from now. In 2045, I was a teacher in some school in a poor part of rural China. I started with the Chinese history and a history of science. So it's like, that sounds way more legit than that stuff that we read about Harry Potter. That they're actually writing some sort of sci-fi dystopian weird thing, or they've got all the keywords.
It's got a nice noir feel to it.
Yeah. Like it needs like a...
She walked into my classroom and I knew she was trouble. She had gams for miles and heat for days.
Gams for miles. Oh, wow. Only 90s anime people had those kind of things. And then they look so unnatural. Here's a spider girl for you. Yeah. But they said that the AI is so good that it might be dangerous to unleash. And that's one side of it. But what about the other side when... Imagine that, OpenAI, they release this stuff, people get their hands on it, and then the next thing you know, every article is no longer written by a human. All the articles are written by robots, and everyone else has a robot. We've got a robot working on our site. So as soon as one piece of information comes out, every, robot on the internet is going to reblog that 1,000 times. There's going to be a gold rush of people coming to the internet being like, we're going to have ourselves a content writing team made out of robots and AI. And it's just going to boom. We've had a good run just to unleash the AI.
Yeah, well, Skynet can just happen. No, it's fine. It's fine. Yeah, it's fine.
We're ready for Skynet.
It's fine.
I would trust robots over what we have going on right now. because right now there's so much petty bullshit in all governments across the world of people flexing and being like, my ego, no, my ego, and they just
Crafty,
fight.
I agree with you 100% as long as they are two separate entities. Crafty Hack said, I believe that all human needs to be happy is a good dog and a sex robot. So as long as they are two separate entities, that is a good answer.
Oh, God. Unless you buy a transformer because you don't have enough money to buy two separate entities.
Yeah.
You buy a transforming dog that becomes
Sex robot.
Oh.
Fueled by sex.
And then people will be like, never mind. I just realized that, like, when sex robots come out, like, they don't have to be humans. They can be, like, humanoids or furry type things, or they can be aliens or whatever. Like, which one's going to be, like, do you want, like, they'll have the whole Star Trek line of everything that Kirk is diddled.
Yep.
Diddled.
Everything that he's helped feel the Prime Directive with.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure that's what Kirk named his penis.
The Prime
Directive.
Oh, God. Would you like to see the Prime Directive?
Yeah. See, I hope you're not surprised that you came here and the first thing you heard was sex robot at this point. You've been here enough times.
You should know.
Yeah.
That's what we do. Speaking of that,
Oh, like the chick from Total Recall, yeah.
Johnson & Johnson, the company that makes all the lotion,
Oh, for babies.
will now be making robots.
For babies.
So they don't just make that. They're also into everything from they're on the back of like half the things that you own in your house. But they're also big in pharma, and they're investing heavily, like to the tunes of billions and billions of dollars, in robotics for hospitals mostly. But like a lot of the robots in the future, when you go to the hospital, they'll be doing everything. They'll take your temperature, they'll grab your arm and jiggle you around and see how you're doing. What happens when you go?
What doctor's office do you go to where they just...
How you doing? To jiggle you around a little bit.
Like, how are you feeling, mister? Like,
nothing's rattling. You're good.
Yeah.
That's how I check for missing Lego things. Shake them around.
Yeah.
There's something in the inside there.
Makes total sense.
Yeah. What was
Shake
I
it like
what was
a
I talking
spray paint can.
Oh, God. That's what happened to me when I was a kid. Now look at me. Doctor's like,
Tube success, yeah.
oh, God, you have to shake them before they
Yeah.
vomit. No, enough. One of the interesting things about this company is they are working on some robots that will they will be able to surgically operate on you without surgery, so no longer operating with surgery, so it's not surgical. They'll be able to use your existing orifices instead of like normally just cutting your chest open for lungs. They'll have some robots go in through your mouth or your nostrils or your other holes in your body. I don't know.
Ears,
I suppose. Can they get around your eardrum without puncturing stuff? But yeah, they'll be able to just go in from different ways and do surgery that way. So 15 years down the road past this, what if we go to the doctor and it's just basically like we lay there and a whole bunch of robots crawl into our holes and then they come out one side and then they're like, cool, he's all good.
diagnosis complete.
We went in there and we like patched up some holes and stuff and
Cleaned out the place while we were there. Just
vacuumed,
funneled it all out, gave you an oil change.
Tar out of his lungs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Who wants that?
Every 10,000 miles or 3 years, whichever comes first.
All right, if you could be 40% healthier, would you let the robots just lay there and let them crawl into your stuff? 40% healthier.
Are we talking like? Are you talking like giant robot arms,
Well,
or
no.
like little nanobots crawling down in there and doing their biz?
Well, I think some of these things are like connected to like tubes and stuff like that. But I'm going all the way out and talking about like little, about the size of a spider. No bigger than, nano machines. Yes, that's tiny. But I'm talking like, what if something's a little bigger? Like no bigger than a small wolf spider.
a small wolf spider's like that big.
Well, that'd be the biggest ones. That's the one that has to do the heavy lifting. Would you guys let a small wolf spider-sized robot
Crawl down your throat?
how about one that's the size of a fire ant?
I feel like they would.
What is the threshold for what
I
size
feel like
robot
they would
can
deliver
crawl?
it in some kind of pill form, and then once it went in there, the pill would open, and the thing would like.
That's not going to look cool in movies.
Yes, it would.
You show the inside. It would look way cooler if you're laying there and it's like... Way cooler in movies.
Dude, no. It depends on if you're trying to do a horror movie or if you're trying to do like a cool sci-fi like body tours movie.
All right.
Yeah.
I guess so. if you don't conform to the 9 to 5 workday, you're not weird. You might just be different, and it's okay to be different.
Sup, Yoinker Man.
Yoinker Man, yes. What's up?
No, I said sup back. Now he knows I'm a nerd. Fuck.
Does nerds say sup now?
He said sup, nerds, and I responded. That means I'm a nerd. Fuck.
Yeah, he walks in like being all Chad-like, saying "sup, nerds."
Yeah.
Is that how you heard it in your head?
He's like, nerds say what? And I was like, what? And he got me. Yeah. Anyway.
Yes. He yoinkered your man.
Consider me yoinkered.
Good job. Anyway.
Yeah, this is a mature audience stream. It is now.
Is it a mature audience stream?
I mean,
10 seconds until I say fuck.
I mean,
Shit, I already said it.
I mean, when you say mature audience, are you referring to like the audience currently here, or are you referring to like the tone of this thing?
I don't know. I want more
What do
coffee.
you think, guys?
I want more coffee. Let's play a commercial, shall we?
You are approaching Saturn. You are only seconds away. I have arranged for you to meet my companion. He will lead you. Watch and listen. Please, don't disappoint him. He doesn't like that.
We are 5 years away from entering the 21st century. Humankind stands on the edge of the interactive age. You have come a long way. But are you ready for the future?
Introducing Sega Saturn. Aw, hit it.
Fuck was that? That guy looked like Frisky Dingo. Like,
I love
hell?
I love Sega commercials, but you know Sega commercials hit
Sega!
they hit their peak during the
Yeah.
Sega area.
Yeah.
Their era.
Back in the Surge era when everything was as extreme as
Right.
possible.
Yeah. But there's not enough appreciation for Sega Saturn commercials. So they hired that.
It's because there wasn't enough appreciation for Sega Saturn.
Yeah, I guess so.
That's fair.
But the commercials were like they were like, ooh, Saturn, and they decided to hire that like naked alien girl to be like, ooh, it's weird, and then that guy's face like,
Yeah.
it's just like really creepy, strange sci-fi.
My favorite's still Stop the Graphics.
Stop the graphics. So that's from Guild Wars.
Guild Wars 2.
Yeah.
Stop the graphics! That's my...
Well,
Whoa. Hey, it's Christian.
what?
What?
Yo, where's Christian? Oh, there he is. Ninja, what's up?
Ninja's a known. Christian! How's it going, man? Do you have a beard right now or no?
Yes, he does. You should.
Nice.
It is mighty.
Because, like, I can never keep up. Like, sometimes he's just so clean-shaven.
Oh, Christian, let me show you what I've been working on. Need a cigarette. Give me a second. I'll bring it up here. What?
It's really steaming. As opposed to mine, which ended up looking like chocolate milk because I put way too much creamer in it.
Yeah, that creamer came out like
It just attacked. Ugh.
it didn't pour. It glugged.
Yeah.
Is that a word? Glugged. What is the word when
Oh my
something
god,
like?
it just tastes like creamer.
What is the word when you pour creamer in it like, or pour something in like instead of coming out?
Churgles?
Churgle.
I think we're doing onomatopoeias now.
Glug. Yeah.
Churgle.
What is the correct onomatopoeia
Yeah.
for when you pour and it kind of just like doom 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 doom? You know that sound?
Yeah.
I love wine bottles because they make the best one when they're like because they've got the glass and they're hollow and
Yeah.
like doom doom doom.
Like the Beastie Boys, I like my sugar with coffee and cream.
Oh
my god, that's fucking awful. Okay.
All right, Christian. We're not Christian. By the way, I'm not telling anybody what I'm working on, but I just want to show you, since you haven't seen yet, this little thing I've been playing with.
We're just taking a moment just to talk to Christian
Yeah,
specifically.
just Christian because he showed up. Like
Everybody else, look away for 2 seconds so we can just show Christian. Who
what do you
showed
think?
up late.
What do you think of the
and would've already
atmosphere?
seen it.
What do you think of the atmosphere there, Christian? I'm going for. Been playing around. You know me and my fog, but I got those big trees going.
Guy loves his fog.
Yep, gotta have my fog.
Yep. Who's your favorite band? Foghat. You know, whatever.
Who's Foghat?
They sing Slow Ride?
Gregorian cracked me up. All right, so this guy, he created an app. Okay, first off, I want to know, is he related to Boxy? Is this guy related to Boxy? Remember Boxy?
Vaguely.
I'm doing it. This guy is related to Boxy. Come on. He's like her kid brother who just grew up. Right, so yeah.
No, hate it. No.
Come on. That's her younger brother.
It's like her cousin.
Yeah.
I want to challenge myself and see if I can make an app which gets on the Apple app.
Come on, this guy is related to Boxy. So anyway, he had an interesting idea. The fog is okay. Well, the fog is there's all kinds of different things going on. We got the volumetric, and I got some fog sheets in there too, and I even have some floor fog going. I have all the fog. Christian
Looks like a younger Starburns. Yes, I get that reference. He doesn't.
What? Who's Starburns?
He's a background character from Community.
Oh.
He's also one of the writers for the show.
I was really hoping it would be like a Starburst with cayenne or something.
No, it's a guy that actually has his starburns shaved into this, or his sideburns shaved in the shape of stars.
Oh.
Yeah.
All right. Well, so anyway, this guy, he decided to make an app to test the privacy on the Apple App Store. And his app was called like Safe Video, or what was it called? I forgot. I don't know. It's called like Safe Video or Private Video or whatever. It's a video chat program. And whenever you start your private video chat, it automatically streams straight to him. So he wanted to test it and see if it could get on the App Store. And of course it did. Of
course it did.
He took it down, but it just
Yeah,
shows that
of course
like,
it would.
there's a lot of stuff on the Apple App Store, and Apple tends to police their stuff pretty well. But the stuff that you can get on there and get by or like, get under the radar is a little scary. So
Yeah.
we don't have any Apple users, I don't think. 34 people here. Anybody use an Apple product right now? Anybody?
They're not going to say they are in front of everybody else. You know what's going to happen.
Oh God, I don't even know why I brought this one up, but this is funny.
Oh, you mean
It's just
how
funny.
Chuck E. Cheese reuses their pizza? Mm-hmm. Oh my God. So there's like, if you haven't seen the video on this, the guy
It's
does
long.
like, it's way too long for a video about reusing pizza, first and foremostly. But secondly, they do like CSI pizza cutting on it, where they have like projections of pizza up with lines being like, well, this is where it should be cut. And if you look right here, there's an indent where there must have been original cut and it's been put over with cheese and stuff like that. You guys, like, spoiler alert, Chuck E. Cheese is gross. How have you not known this?
They're not recycling pizza. There's no way this is real. They're saying that like if you order half cheese pizza and half pepperoni pizza and stuff like that, they might just cut half a pizza and give you that one, and then later on when someone else orders a pizza, they put two halves together, covered up with cheese, or if there's a bunch of slices lying around after the people have gone, they just mash them together and put cheese on
true,
it,
Rigor.
and then recut them. There's no way. No way.
Yeah, only a third of the video is about pizza. Rigor's got me there.
No way I could have watched more than a third of that video, so I don't even know.
I mean,
what's that.
like...
Investigating conspiracies. So, yeah, I couldn't do it.
The new pizza at Chuck E. Cheese? Did they have old pizza?
Really, there's new pizza.
Isn't according to this the old pizza the new pizza?
What? The old pizza? So
Because they
is that what they're calling
Yeah.
the new? Okay, now I'm curious. The new pizza at Chuck E. Cheese, huh? I drove by a Chuck E. Cheese the other day and forgot how big they were. It's huge.
they're really big. They really smell like vomit.
Do they?
Yeah.
Just that one you went to, but now they all smell like
Yeah.
that?
They all do.
Well, all right then. All right, how many people got laid off from Blizzard? Anybody in the audience got laid off from Blizzard?
Oh, no.
Yeah. So Blizzard and Activision Blizzard, we should say, record profits, and to reward the company and the employees for record profits, they fired 800 people.
Yep.
Didn't fire any people that were, they said, in like the development capacity. So it sounds to me like,
But they also said as a result of this, Blizzard is now going to have no major releases in 2019.
which
Oh,
is
well.
weird because they say they didn't really fire too many of the development staff. They seemed like they fired mostly marketing, social media. I don't know, like just they. I guess when you get that to that size, maybe there's some stuff that they consider below. Maybe they just weren't using. I don't know what was going on. Like why do they have to fire 800 people?
Maybe they're getting AI to write all their stuff now.
Could be. They got open AI working on all their game plots.
Yep.
And we'll never know. Mm-hmm. How are we going to know the difference? I wouldn't.
The only way you can figure out how Deckard Cain comes back is with a sophisticated computer program. It's the only way how they're going to bring him back.
So, I don't know. I mean, I feel like if you're making that much profit, and you can afford to employ that many people, it'd be really cool to find uses for people, because they obviously hired them for a reason. They obviously don't hire shitty people. There probably are shitty people at every company who don't pull their weight.
Sure.
Figure out ways to fire them, but when you get that big and that bloated, there are so many corporate structures and hierarchies, and it's a mess. So I don't even know how they figured out how to fire so many people, but guess who didn't? And now this is news right now.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, let's give Ubisoft a big thumbs up because they
didn't fire 800 people. This is like back a little while ago when video games would be like, they will not have loot crates in this one. And it's like, oh,
yeah.
shit, okay. Speaking of.
Oh, we got a loot crate, do we? Well, how about that? We're about to open this right now. So yeah, Ubisoft is doing pretty well too. It's just interesting that these huge companies are doing really well. One of the things that kind of weirds me out about both these companies is they always give their CEOs huge bonuses, and CEOs are maybe responsible for spearheading some shit. I don't know, but they're usually not the creative forces. I don't. The guys who actually come up with the plots and make the games and stuff like that are not usually the ones who get the big bonuses. Like the guy from Activision or whatever, his bonus was around $15 million, I believe, for the CEO. Yeah, he did. He earned it by deciding to fire all those people. I'm going to save us $25 million, so I should get $15 million. All
It's still a $10 million in savings.
Yeah. That's how it works. Mm-hmm. All right, well, we got some loot crate stuff here to check out. Guys, if you don't buy
only
loot
crate that I'm okay with.
Really, this one?
No, I mean in terms of like versus ones in video games and things like that.
All right,
Yeah.
yeah.
This is about the only one I'm okay with.
Well, this one you actually get tangible things.
Yeah.
That you can, if you don't like, you can always sell.
You'll like this one.
All right. Mm-hmm. So I'll get me do my spiel.
Yeah.
So Loot Crate.
You'll totally like these.
Loot Crate makes officially licensed stuff. A lot of it's unique, and you can't get it anywhere else. And they typically do pretty good quality stuff. I don't know why I looked at that first, but I
don't know why you did.
I quite enjoy their stuff because even if it's not something that tickles your nerd,
hey box kid,
your nerd bones,
yeah, right in the nerd bones.
You can usually throw it on eBay and make your money back. What is
there?
it?
You got the.
Can't even see it. It's so dark.
Got the webcam up of it.
I can't see it.
It's a from that episode of Black Mirror.
It's so dark I literally cannot see it.
It's so dark.
Oh, it's for Black Mirror?
Yes.
Oh.
Isn't that the? Yeah.
Interesting.
Yep.
Yeah, it's like in the shade. I can see it if I look at it in the light, but if I turn it around, I can't see it. That's actually pretty cool.
Yeah.
All right. That's, not bad.
And then from that
Hit
same
me that
episode,
webcam, would you?
Well, bam. Look at that. Same thing.
Black Mirror. Mm-hmm. The USS Callister. That's pretty cool. That's I kind of want that for my bag.
You can have it for your bag.
Yes.
I will not fight you for it.
Actually, I might take that T-shirt too. Yeah.
I told you.
It's one of my favorite episodes. Have you guys watched Black Mirror?
No.
Anybody? You got to watch freaking Black Mirror.
You need to watch Evil Dead 2, Logan.
I'll watch it this weekend if you'll watch. Start with the Star Trek episode.
Logan's never watched Evil Dead 2, and I hate him. There, I said it.
Yeah, he sent me a picture of Evil Dead 2 this morning. I was like, I haven't seen that.
Yeah, there's a 4K remake coming out, and it looks amazing.
Okay, what's this?
This is a SpongeBob SquarePants
thing.
calendar, probably in honor of the fact that the creator, Steven Hillenburg, died in the past couple of months, and then got...
Show everybody here.
And then all SpongeBob fans got screwed over at the Super Bowl.
Give me that screen, would you? Or...
This screen? Look at that. Look at that.
That's, I don't know, that's Lester, I believe. I don't know anything about SpongeBob.
That's Squidward.
There's Tim and Seth
Yep.
hanging out down there.
Watched this so many times.
Arnold, Tim, Seth, Rupert, Wayne, Erming, Salisbury Steak, Jennifer, Onion, Carlisle, Samantha. All of them right there.
Yep. You are
hanging out.
Such devoted SpongeBob episode watcher.
Oh, this is crazy. Onion eyes, purple tie pants.
Yeah. Onion eyes with Shanahan. Yep.
So yeah, this is actually a good artwork, I suppose. I know everything about SpongeBob. Yep. Don't tell me otherwise.
Love SpongeBob. Ask him about his SpongeBob tattoo sometime. Let's see what else we got here.
I got old onion eyes on my butt.
Ooh, I think this is from Friends. Oh yeah, it is.
Friends?
Yes.
How does Friends have a nerd tie-in? Someone help me.
I don't know, but it's turkeys with sunglasses on, or is that bras? I don't know.
Huh?
Is it turkey with a bra on it?
Show's racist. Everything's racist today.
Yeah.
I don't know anything about Friends either. I'm not a nerd for not knowing about Friends. Is that a nerd thing that I wasn't aware it was a nerd thing?
I mean, it's like one of the most overly syndicated shows at any given point in time. Friends is somewhere on TV.
I will say those socks feel like quality, nice socks.
And then
Friends has been back in the press recently. I'm not sure why.
this is some kind of little figure from Kid Robot, but it is
Oh, my
a
fingers.
Futurama one that I'm going to open because I actually know who the members are.
Yes.
Yes.
Numbers right there.
I'm going to open this because I like Futurama. I do. I like Futurama. I like it a lot.
How would the best show ever not be relevant? Is Friends the best show ever?
I don't know.
I've never seen it.
I thought The Wire was the best show ever.
That's what some people say. I thought The Wire was all right.
Feels like Leela. It's not.
You're like that
but it
guy in the
feels like
second
it.
row of the theater.
Oh no, it's totally not
Right
Leela.
now.
Oh no, it's Calculon. With a really weird color scheme, actually. It's like Bender dressed like Calculon.
It's a munchkin.
It's really fucking
What are those
weird.
things called from Despicable Me? Is that what they're called? Munchkins or
A minion?
Minion? Yes.
It looks like Bender dressed
this
like
thing.
Calculon.
It's certainly a kid robot thing.
Yeah.
It's so kawaii.
He was all of history's greatest acting units. Acting Unit 47, Thespobot, David Duchovny.
I'm having too much fun over here.
You are. Stop. You know nobody wants it. And look, he's got a little
Nobody
Oscar
wants to
here.
see that.
Yeah. Little Calculon.
Oh God. Mm-hmm. The last two seasons of The Wire were boring. Yeah, I watched it.
I didn't.
I'll say The Wire. I watched it. It was pretty good. Okay, what's next on the menu today?
What we got here?
So you played Hollow Knight, right?
I did. And so they recently put out their Silksong trailer for they're actually making it just into a whole new game. Originally it was going to be DLC. And then they just decided to make it a whole game in and of itself. And it looks really awesome.
Yeah, I'm really glad that like this artwork exists now in the world.
And
It's good
it looks
good, interesting artwork.
The other thing too about like kind of the fighting style in it is it looks similar but different from Hollow Knight in terms of this fighting style versus the last fighting style.
Right.
Which is pretty awesome.
I actually like the way this looks a lot.
Yeah, I'm really excited about this.
150 new enemies. That's a lot of artwork. So yeah, this is definitely big enough to be a new game.
Yeah, absolutely.
I mean, I've played a lot of full length games that only had like 15 enemies, and you're like, okay, it's getting a little boring.
Yeah.
15 enemies.
Like, remember, like, Streets of Rage era when it would just get, like, recolored sprite on this level.
Yeah.
Recolored sprite of the same guy with a mohawk. Like, yeah.
This girl now has a mohawk. Then now she has blue hair. Now
It
she
just
has
looks like a
purple.
side-scrolling Dark Souls.
It's Hotline Miami.
It's a Dark
ripoff.
Souls ripoff. Yeah, thank you, Rigor. It's a Hotline Miami ripoff. Yeah.
Okay, so this is kind
Rigor
of,
is always there to call out our Hotline Miami ripoffs, which is perfect.
so if you guys thought ray tracing was not going to be a thing, well, now future Unreal Engine games are all going to be able to have ray tracing. It's going to be built into the engine. DirectX, of course. When's Vulkan going to get some ray tracing?
For real.
Yeah. You just for real about Vulkan?
Yep, I just wanted to be part of the conversation.
Like Linux for real.
For real. That should be their new catchphrase. Linux. For real.
Oh man. So you know what? Dave tweeted today about Linux, as a matter of fact, and I thought it was
Folkwin says
Does it?
Vulcan already has it.
Radeon.
Excuse me, hang on. Let me
Oh yeah,
No offense, Vulcan, but I'm gonna read it. I'm gonna read it like this, and you're just gonna have to deal with it. Vulcan already has RT. Radeon Rays came out like 2 years ago.
There, he just completely basemented your statement.
Sorry, Folkwin, but I have glasses to push up, so I had to do it. So
All right, so okay, when are they going to add? When are they going to add that support to the Unreal Engine? Because right now they're just adding it for DirectX, which is like whatever. I don't think it's going to matter. Sad dude.
Sup, dude.
Where did that come from? Did we get that? Is that from Pistol's chat? I don't even know.
Who knows?
Is that
Sup, bro.
why is this the mobile? It looks like a mobile version of a website.
Why is that?
I don't know. Who's playing Apex Legends? Anybody out there? It's It's been beating. I didn't think Fortnite was ever going to be dethroned.
Yeah, it's finally managed something to happen.
You know something? I haven't really put any time into this. I've put maybe 10 minutes into this game. Literally 10 minutes into this game.
Yeah.
Yay, pistol emotes.
Hooray!
Oh, goody.
Oh, excellent.
Oh, that Umbra thing. How did she get that? And that's pretty awesome. Anyway, yeah, keep spamming that Umbra thing whenever you like, but just not too much because it'll kill our. It'll make our Moobot thing go crazy.
Yeah, Moobot will get you.
But Umbra every now and then, just so I can be like, oh, Umbra, my heart bleeds. Yes. So anyway, anybody playing Apex Legend? Anybody? So
No
one's saying anything about this game yet. And
I have a couple friends that are playing it, and they were like, "Oh, dude, you should totally play Apex with us, because it's a game, and you should play it with us." And I was like, "But is it a battle royale thing?" And they were like, "Yep." And I was like, "Pass."
yeah,
I'm kind of over battle royales. I don't know about you guys.
the communication system is what I hope ends up in future games. It is free, but so is Fortnite. I mean, Fortnite's free too. I mean, you're gonna have to buy skins for both these things, and they have an online store for this, so it's the same exact business model as Fortnite. So I don't really see, I don't really see much of a difference there. Of course, it's going to be like games like Call of Duty and Battlefield and that sort of thing because it's free. But I will say this: having Apex Legends be all over like pop culture stuff is way easy for me to be okay with because it's not as annoying.
Yeah.
Like, I got so annoyed during Halloween just everywhere when I was like, shut up with the stupid, weird
There
looking...
were like entire halves of Halloween stores that were just dedicated to Fortnite things. And they don't even have specific characters. You can be like, oh, look, it's Tim Fortnite and like Trixie Fortnite, the two Fortnite twins, of course. Like,
Tim and Trixie Fortnite.
Yeah.
Are there even real characters
John
in Fortnite?
Fort and Wilma Knight are the two main characters of Fortnite. Like,
Yes.
you know.
Anyway, one of the things I think is kind of interesting about this is it's bringing people over to Titanfall, which is probably the best looking, 1 and 2, Titanfall 1 and 2, probably the best looking Source Engine games of all time.
Yeah, Titanfall 2 is getting a nice little resurgence.
And I've only played like 10 minutes of that game too, and it was one of those games where I played the game and I was like, I like the mechanics and I love the way Source Engine handles mouse input. I'm not sure. Some other games are really good too, but it just feels good. Like a Source Engine game, you can sit down and be like, yep, this is made with Source Engine. It feels good to play. I think it feels better than Unreal Engine games to play.
Everybody else is playing this. I'm still over here being disappointed by Kingdom Hearts 3.
Metro is keeping you away. Don't say that out loud. Everyone's going to scream at you for not using Steam as your only. Steam should be your operating system, not even. Yeah, you should not even have a Windows desktop or a Linux desktop. Just Steam, and that's true and official. Oh no, I've shattered this thing. All right, so other Apex Legends news. Oh, that's this.
Yep.
Yeah.
Hey, look, we already said that.
So yeah, people were being like, I want to play this, but like multiplayer that's not Battle Royale, and everyone's like jumping on Titanfall 2.
Then go play Titan. Then they're like, oh, remember Titanfall 2?
But so the thing I like about Apex Legends is the communication system. You can communicate without any need for voice communication. You don't have to have your microphone or anything because you can hold down the middle mouse button and, like
Tag things.
Tag on area being like, enemy over there, or watch this, or I'm going to be looting here, and you put a little ping down, and it's very, very useful.
The pings.
I hope that future games that are even not Battle Royale, just multiplayer games, start to adopt similar systems because that's something that you didn't know you missed it until you had it. And you're like, I don't have to communicate with these jackasses verbally. I can just click on stuff. I don't have to listen to their racist bullshit. This is great. Just turn off my voice comms and do that. So
Yep. I'm with Showteen on this one. Give me a good co-op. Just I don't need a battle royale. I want a co-op. I want to enjoy a game with my friends and just fuck up stuff. I've been playing Vermintide 2 again.
No, you
lately,
you have to play competitive games, and you have to do it online. And
I
you
have to stream it so everyone knows how great I am.
And if you're using the wrong build or the wrong class and the wrong weapon, because there's only with any given game after each update, there's only one thing that's allowed with esports. That's it. If you don't use this gun with this player, you're a noob and you suck.
Yeah, so it's just a bunch of people running around with the exact same things.
Right. Because that's the god class, and if you don't play it, then you're a noob, and you get called out and made fun of on the internet.
This pen?
Having fun? That is way 1900s, early 1900s.
It's a nice pen.
Yes. What is that pen?
It's a Pilot Precise V5 RT.
All right, let's talk about Zelda.
Yeah. So if you haven't heard, it's Switch news, which I know some, whatever. But anyways, they are going to have Link's Awakening, a completely remade version coming out for Switch, and it looks really fucking good.
The cartoon graphics look great. I hear like the animated stuff, you know, like or the cutscenes and whatever.
Yeah.
Can I be the one guy who doesn't like the graphics?
Sure.
Like
That sounds like you.
I don't like the graphics.
Yeah.
This looks like Pokemon. It doesn't look like Zelda to me.
What's wrong with that?
Look at that. Look at that. Okay, this looks. You know what this looks like to me? It looks like a glossy mobile game made by some no-name developer from Seattle.
I don't know. I think it kind of looks like a lot of their stuff that they put on like the 3DS and things like that.
Well, I had trouble with those too.
I'm a little used to it because I played those.
What was the one on 3DS? Was that the Minish Cap or the?
No, Spirit. That was Game Boy Advance.
Oh yeah.
There was Phantom Hourglass. The one where you turn flat and like
go in
the
that
flat
that
world.
one I thought looked all right. Well, the other thing about this is I can't handle the Mario, like the new Mario style animations where everything's all cute and like they move kind of bubbly and I don't like it. It's weird. I like Link to the Past style, the more like dark and straight to the point, less glossy and bubbly. This looks to me like a mobile game.
Yeah.
And I'm like the only person out there that feels like this. I don't want to say this on Twitter because everyone will kill me. Like even like my friends who normally are like, I like the darkest, blackest metal and the darkest, evilest goth, and I like the Dark Souls video games, and they're like, oh, the new Zelda looks amazing. I love the new art style, and I'm like, well, I'm alone in the world now. So,
it's nostalgia wins every time.
Yeah, I guess I don't know.
It's just nostalgia, bro.
Why is it so glossy? I want to run a filter on this thing to remove the gloss. Why are there Goombas?
And you just want to add fog everywhere to it.
Fog. I'm not alone.
It needs 300% more fog and 400% less gloss.
Were there Goombas in the original game?
In the in Link's Awakening, yeah.
Why are there Goombas?
It's a Nintendo game.
But have they now? It's the same universe, and I didn't know this.
I don't know. According
Why are there Goombas?
According to Captain N, the Game Master, all the Nintendo titles lived within the same realms and were easily accessible by pipes. Anyone else remember Captain N, the Game Master? Because I totally do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Here's the animations.
And then they added Game Boy into it. Yeah.
See, I love this.
If
they made
Folk.
If they made another cartoon series that looked like this, where Link did not sound like a surfer.
No way, princess. I mean, he's already surfing right there.
Yeah. Whoa, princess, that's a big wave.
Chill out, princess.
Link is from California. Totally from California.
Yeah.
So that's that. Let's see, get the gameplay over here.
Man, they really need to
It's
re-release
too glossy.
Captain
Come on,
N, the
give me some mystery. Give me some shadows. Give me some. Game probably be fun. Probably be a good game. Because the original was good, but I can't. Oh yeah, we're not showing anybody this. There. You know, you guys
just
can
you
see.
getting angry at the computer screen.
Yeah, just me yelling at the computer screen. We're not showing anybody shit.
Just watch Logan as he steams and stews about it. It's fine. Just whatever.
I like Zelda. It's good. Like, what is this? The Texercise?
This is the Texercise. So this just came out yesterday, and it's a typing evil story adventure, kind of akin to the Typing of the Dead that came out way back in the day for the House of the Dead guys when they did the typing of thing. I always think typing games are really fun, and because I enjoy proficient typing skills.
It gamifies typing. I mean, it's been like this since what was one of the first? Mavis Beacon teaches typing, where you have to drive the little car by typing.
Yes. And by the way, I can talk like this because I'm a nerd, so it's okay. It's not racist or offensive.
You're appropriating.
No, it's okay.
You're appropriating glasses.
Guys. Yeah. No, it's okay. Yeah.
I'm gonna start doing that, running around town. Anyone I see that looks like a jock that's wearing glasses, I'll be like, "Excuse me, that's nerd appropriation."
Yeah. Why don't you go outside and play sports? Justin will play the hell out of this game. For those of you who don't know, that's me. Blue Jacket will play this.
I type really fast, but I type like this. Like it's weird. Like this hand kind of sits there, and this one moves around. Mm-hmm. And
there was a Mario
guys,
typing
if you
game
need tips,
too.
I know Valentine's Day is over, but some tips for you guys. Sex tips if you're not following me.
Oh, okay.
It's
Tell me more.
we're not fixing cars here.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
We're fixing.
Thought you were going to talk about computers more.
No,
Sorry.
we're fixing squishy bits on humans.
Half-Life Deathmatch. Yeah, you got to be able to type
Dude.
"fuck you" really quickly in between respawns. Like, it's totally.
Yeah, Half-Life Deathmatch. Yeah, like you could be like in the middle of shooting something, hit Y, like fuck off, you jackass.
So also the Texercise, I believe, is on 15% off right now for its new release.
There
so,
it is.
If you feel like typing,
Yeah, you get a little Texercise. Texercise. I don't know what this is. I think I forgot to close this.
I thought you.
There's a lot of really interesting games coming out of Asia right now, and they're showing up on the Steam store with pretty decent translations. But I like the atmosphere of this game.
There's also way too many hentai games coming out now.
Yeah, if you're sick of the hentai flood from
Yeah.
the Steam store, was that one like Happy Fun Bags or something?
Yeah, the other day I was like, oh, look, they still have The Witcher on here. Cool.
Yeah, like, it's just buried under all these cartoon boobs. But I thought the atmosphere in this game looks really nice. It kind of reminded me of the atmosphere of other games.
Yeah. It's got a huge other games atmosphere to it, really reminiscent of other games that were similar to this one, but also different.
Let me drop some games that I've never played. Like it looks a lot like Fatal Frame and Silent Hill and Resident Evil and
Evil Within,
Dead of the Day, or whatever. That's not even a game.
Yeah,
I don't know. I think the atmosphere looks pretty cool.
and Hotline Miami.
And exactly.
Yeah.
Game will unlock in 3 days. You get ready? This is what Zelda. I would love a nice, mature, dark Zelda game like this, with blood and nudity.
Box Kid brings up a good point that he's okay with all the hentai games on there, and I'm just leaving it at that. No, he says I'm okay with the hentai games on there because it means that Steam is sticking to their word about no longer filtering content, which is true. It just kind of sucks that there's this.
You gotta wade through them.
Yeah,
I mean, I like Steam's idea of no longer curating stuff and just making it like it's totally like this is the democracy. Whatever you guys want is there. If someone like me wants to pay $300 to have a spot on the store, I can do that. No longer
have your boobs and eat it too.
Yep. No longer need to. Speaking of boobs, Witcher. There's an enhanced edition out that has. If you guys have played through the regular game, or you want a more hardcore, or a little bit of a different experience with basically reworked combat, reworked systems. They pretty much reworked all the systems. There's a huge list down here. If I can get to it. Alchemy is completely reworked and rethought. Attacks are different. Blocking's different. Countering's different. Dodging's different. So crossbows are different. Just everything is different now. And a lot of people swear and say this is the best version of the game. So if you're someone who's playing this, I'd be curious to know, because I haven't finished my playthrough of The Witcher 3. I'm like 70% through it.
I need to actually start it.
Yeah,
I've started The Witcher 3 on like 3 separate occasions, and every single time I stop in the first town and play the card game against the guy, and then I spend way too much time playing that, and then I turn it off and play a different game.
The Witcher 3 is this weird game because it's the best.
Pazic or whatever.
It's like one of the best made games I've ever played. One of the games that has the meatiest, darkest, most mature story that I've ever played, and it's an incredible amount of fun. But it's also this game that if I'd never played it, I don't. And like knowing what I know about the game now, if I never played it, I probably wouldn't care that much. Yeah, it's weird because it's like it's fun, but the character is just so goddamn boring. Like, I'm sorry, he's just so boring. He looks cool, says a lot of really funny one-liners, but no, I just nothing connects me to him at all. Kink shaming Steam.
Yeah. I'm sorry. Can we talk again about the fact that you haven't seen Evil Dead 2?
Fine, we can talk about this.
I just want to bring this up again while we're on the subject of shaming people.
Wait a minute. Here's Donald Trump.
Oh, okay. Wow.
Yeah. See.
Okay.
Seeing it, and also video games. I'm hearing more and more people say the level of violence on video games is really shaping young people's thoughts.
There we go. Science. I'm hearing more and more people say that the level of violence in video games is shaping people's thoughts. It is now fact.
I challenge our president of the United States to spell the words video games.
And then I challenge him to a death match.
Yeah.
In Half-Life.
Yep.
That's gonna get us flagged.
Yep.
They use the word death match. They use the word president.
No.
Let's see how good these Twitch all hearing ears are. So, yeah. All right. Another study came out. Another fucking study came out. Another study.
Oh, another study? So another study.
Another study that says
Okay.
that there's no evidence, proof, or any other word that means the same exact damn thing that links video games to violence.
Nope.
Yeah.
Yeah, turns out you're a product of your environment, not just like video games. So,
Yeah.
you know, there's like hundreds of factors that come into play with things like that.
So they're no
Weird,
longer,
right?
when there's a school shooting, they no longer say gun violence. Now what they say officially is video game-induced violence.
Really?
No, what they really say is school violence.
I figured they would say just another day in America.
Another day in America.
Heyo.
Who have you murdered today? Like, that's the American slogan.
Yep.
I murdered 6 on the way here. Mm-hmm. Hell. Well. Ugh. Look at this girl.
Who is that person?
Do you guys, anybody know who this is? All right, let's try it again. See if you guys know any of these people. You guys know her? Anybody? How about that one? Anybody? One more. We get a dude. I'm going to go until I get a dude. Okay, is this like the... It's kind of a dude.
It's a little dude.
Okay, this is like... There we go. This guy. Anybody know this guy?
I feel like I've seen that guy 1,000 times in Portland.
This guy is at every coffee shop in Portland and every bar afterwards. This website, thispersondoesnotexist.com, it is automatically creating people from algorithms. So it's just, none of these people exist. It's just gone online and it's looked at lots and lots of photos, and then it's creating these pictures from its database of what people look like. But that's my dad. Your dad didn't exist. Well, you're a miracle.
Yeah, I brought this up. Imagine hitting refresh on this website and then seeing your picture pop up.
This looks like somebody I know. I don't know.
And then being like, do I exist? Do I not exist?
I'm going to change my profile picture to one of these. Or maybe we should start creating profiles for
That one.
For this one?
That's the guy. Look at that guy.
Look at him. He's super overexposed. Look at this guy right here. Look at these eyes. What's going on with his lip here?
He's seen some shit. Man, come on.
Wait a minute. Is it okay to make fun of people that don't exist? Like
Yes.
Look at this dumbass. look
Nerd.
Look at the back of her teeth right here. You can see she's got some dental work that needs to be done. What a jackass.
Her name looks like it's Linda.
Linda.
Linda, and she works in HR.
Oh, God. Here comes Linda. Ugh. Get your hand out of my pants. Here comes Linda.
Yeah.
I've said that a million times. Mm-hmm. And that's the lawyer that's above Linda.
Yeah. Either that or that's the mom that has nothing better to do but ask to speak to your manager right now.
That one? Her hair's not right
Maybe.
for that. Her hair's not right for that. Oh, she's nice. She brings everybody lemonade, but everyone's like, oh, your mom's so nice.
Yeah.
That's who that one is. Why are there no dudes? Hey, thanks for the follow.
Yeah.
This kid right here is good at speed reading.
Yeah. That makes sense.
I got nothing for this one either.
Yeah. It's a child.
This kid can do a mean, sick kickflip.
Yep.
Look at that guy. We can't. I don't. It's hard to make fun of children, even though they're fake children.
Everyone has a middle tooth. What?
Oh yeah, they all have like kind of. People have middle teeth here. No, not that one. There we go.
No. Okay.
There we go. They called her the queen of volleyball.
Yep.
In
I remember. Yeah.
In high school. Last one.
Yeah.
Hey, it's that principal that you're not sure if he's into you or not. But he's probably not. But he's just super nice, and it makes you uncomfortable.
Okay, that's fair.
And he's just a really nice guy.
That looks like a guy that started working at Staples
He's got a
when he was 16 and has worked his way all the way up to manager and thinks that's awesome.
Like he's the manager of Staples.
Yeah.
He's a nice guy still, though. He's not like one of those managers who's too power.
I actually used to work at Staples and had that manager.
It's him.
Not that guy, but I had that manager that was like thought he was the hottest shit because he was the manager of a Staples in Pittsfield, Massachusetts. Like,
back up.
Oh.
Is that? I saw that guy in public. Whoa! Is that
Yeah.
the fucking manager of Staples in Pittsfield?
Yeah.
Should I go over and ask for his autograph or what?
Yeah. Ted, if you're watching the show, you still fucking suck.
Well, that went from making fun of people who don't exist to
Making
like a real
one guy.
I don't know. That guy's got like a bit of gel left in his hair. So anyway, do you guys want us to make fun of people that don't exist frequently? Because I had a lot of fun doing it. Let's talk about Demogorgon.
Yeah. So, coming soon, there will be a Stranger Things Dungeons and Dragons starter set. Yes, we made it about Dungeons and Dragons. Here we go. Thank you, Rigor. Finally. So, they're going to be releasing it with a bunch of pre-made characters, and it's going to be based off of Mike's custom campaign that he wrote for the game.
So just that one they started in the beginning of the game, right?
Yeah.
Like this one. Mm-hmm. When you start watching
when Will asked if he missed with the spell or not, and he rolled a 4. You know.
So they're creating that campaign.
Yep, and it's gonna have a couple pre-generated characters and stuff. I actually because
if you leave for the WAN show, you're dead to us.
Here we go. We got some I got some box art pictures of it from the marketing company.
Is he gone?
Okay, bye.
He's dead to us.
Hate him.
Traitor.
Let's fight him.
You're literally dead to us.
Turd. All right. So here's some cool box art for it. They obviously made it kind of distressed. Here we got a nice shot of what the Demogorgon figurine's gonna look like. Could use a little more detail, in my humble opinion.
They just painted on there.
They just painted the red and kind of left it at that. And then
this is a Demogorgon. This is rubbish.
This is rubbish. This is something. This is nothing.
Hit the minus button on this thing. Just click it.
So here's a little shot of what's going to have inside of it, including you can see the pre-made characters here. And if you look really closely, this character is a dwarven bard.
That's whose character is that? No, not Will's. That's what's his name?
I'm not sure whose character. Dustin's maybe.
No,
I'm not sure who's the dwarven bard.
Kid with the curly hair. What's the fucking?
That's Dustin.
Dustin, yeah.
Yeah.
I think Dustin's the bard, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
That makes sense. So this is really cool, and hopefully we should be getting our hands on a copy of one.
Really?
Yes. I've talked to some people. So hopefully we should be getting our hands on a copy of one, and I think it would be fun to live stream us playing it. If you guys would be into that when it comes out in March, May or March, one of those M months.
All right, let's see what's going on here in Portland, shall we? Firefight stuff going on. Fire department called.
Yeah, that's the plan. So hopefully we can get our hands on a copy of it, and I will happily run the campaign. Shouldn't take more than 1 or 2 streams to run the whole thing.
Some water rescues going on today.
Yeah.
See here, Portland Police to Starbucks. What's going on at Starbucks? Oh, Starbucks, damn, on Hoyt and Grand. Subject inside swinging a 7-inch knife around.
That's basically a machete.
Machete?
Yeah.
Come on, give us the machete, jackasses. This is terrifying right here.
Okay.
There's a female walking around with a possibly holding a handgun. Possibly.
A black handgun.
Caller says she has an angry look on her face.
That could mean anything.
Yeah. Who took the time to measure the knife?
Yeah.
Like, oh, you're in big trouble,
like
mister.
Someone was standing behind the person as they were swinging it with a ruler, trying to be like, ah!
Don't stab me,
7 inches. Oh, God, okay.
I imagine time out, stop it.
Yeah.
You're in such fucking trouble, buddy.
Yeah.
That's their voice.
Yeah.
Buddy, wait till I call the police.
Oh, yeah.
Friend, you're in big trouble, pal.
Here we go. Police to a home in North Portland on report of two siblings fighting. One subject making threats say he's going to attack his brother and chop him up into little pieces if he calls 911.
And what did he do? He called 911.
I really hope that they were like 9 and 10 and not like in their 30s, because it's more hilarious that way.
But it does sound about right if it's 2 30-year-old dudes living at home.
Yeah.
In the same house, That sounds about right. Yeah. Well, let's see. We got any more fun stuff? Kicked out of a window of the bus and is now
running southbound barefoot.
What the hell's happening in this city?
Jesus.
All right, let's see if there's any more machete. Nope.
No machete talk, huh?
Nope. Just that one knife.
Yep.
Portland, get on your game. Oh, butter knife. Here we go.
Oh, here we go. Okay.
It's butter. It just got interesting. A butter knife.
Units to the scene of a bank robbery. It's a bank robbery, not just a bank robbery.
It's a bank for other banks.
It's a bank robbery. A bank robbery in Salmon Creek. Suspect fled the area described as a white male 6'3", wearing a black hoodie and armed with a butter knife.
Yeah, how desperate do you have to be?
I'm gonna spread your skin so smoothly with this. Like,
but put fucking jam all over your stomach. Yeah, come here.
Bet you didn't want cream cheese on this bagel. Well, it's happening. Like,
unless you make with the money.
Yeah. Unless the butter knife is like also hooked up to a nuclear reactor, you're not actually threatening anybody with that butter knife. Like,
oh god, butter knives typically have a rounded tip, so even the stabbing motion is most likely going to bruise unless you do a ton of force. But
yeah, like
we've been jammed. God damn
hate
it,
strawberry yogurt.
Oh god, that's what he did. He went outside and rubbed it all over the phone pole and stuff. Like, communications have been jammed, sir.
It's a butter knife.
How desperate do you have to be to rob a bank with a butter knife? I don't know.
Yeah, a bank of all places. That's twice as much security as a regular bank.
Which bank? The bank? Oh, no, not the bank.
Not the bank.
Well, that's pretty much it for today.
Yeah.
I hope we Vorpal butter knife. Oh,
yeah,
shit.
that means if he rolls a nat 20, then it automatically cuts off the guy's head.
Yeah, dead.
Yeah.
Didn't even, why didn't they say that in the report though? I guess they don't believe.
Because they were too busy typing bank twice.
All right, guys. I'm sorry, there's not more.
Skeletor insults?
All right, we'll give you a minute of that. Just a minute.
All right.
You guys have 48 seconds of these. Okay, give us some insults and Skeletor will read them.
Give me something real quick, guys.
Hurry. Make it good or I'll have fits and roll around on the floor. Back to TNG.
Oh, man.
That's where you go. You don't go watch the Wham
Enjoy
show.
watching The Chain. Feel feelings as Picard tries to tell you how many numbers of lights there are. Are there 4? Are there 5? Were they able to break him? Your family tree must be a cactus because everybody on it is a prick.
Oh, lovely. Keep them coming, guys.
Okay.
You're late. Well, you're just in time to put an insult in the comments.
Yeah.
And then he's going to read it as
The
Skeletor.
last time I saw your family tree, dogs were using it. Nah. Brains aren't everything. In your case, they're nothing. You boob.
The burn is so intense from that.
Apply ointment to area of sick burn.
Come on, we need 2 more, then we're done.
Yeah.
And if you don't make with 2 more immediately, I'm going to do it myself.
They say opposites attract. I hope you meet someone who is good-looking, intelligent, and cultured. Meaning that you're not. You boob.
You get it?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, anybody got a good one?
Anyone else?
Come on down then. Get down here, man.
Yes.
I got some stuff to do.
Christian, come down. Face us.
And, Christian, I'm not going to tell you that I had to take apart one of the computers.
Yeah. Oh yeah, we're not supposed to tell Christian that we took apart one of his precious computers.
I had to.
Fuck you, Mom, you virgin.
Mike's on with this stuff right now. All right.
I am proof my mom does it.
I'm going to write one right now.
Okay.
There, read that one.
Your knees look like ugly things.
All right, there we go.
Yes. You're adopted.
That's hurtful.
Later, fellas and fellow chatters. Oh, that was
You're reading the chat. All right, guys. That's the end of everything for now.
Bye, everyone.
Stay tuned some of the weekdays this week. I'm going to be streaming myself, learning some more things in the Unreal Engine, so it's going to be me fumbling around and working and having some fun, but I'll be chatting with you guys and stuff on and off. But
I may even show up in a stream. Who knows? Only I truly do.
we just really want to do all we can to support Amazon and Twitch, since they're hurting so much right now from all the money they're losing from not paying any taxes.
Poor babies.
Well, they pay some taxes.
A little bit.
Bye, everybody.
Bye, you boobs.